We're asking whether a man and a man or a woman and a woman should be allowed to come together as a man and a woman do and say, I love you, spend your life with me, legitimately, recognisably for all to see. Now, why should that be allowed? It's not natural, right? It's not practical or procreative in the go forth and multiply sense. And sure, we're all for social and equal opportunity, but marriage is a tradition which is and should be able to outreach the need for change or acceptance, right? Now, Queens and Dykes getting married, that's just wrong, all of it, isn't it? Now, of course, that's absolute bullshit, but so many people still seem to think it. So I'm left wondering, what's the issue? I guess at the root of the problem is the question, what is marriage all about? Because as far as I can see from what's been said, we're supposed to live in a society which embraces equality for everyone. That's the cornerstone of modern democracy. And yes, people get scared by things they don't understand or that are new or unknown to them, I get it, but fear is something to be overcome, isn't it? We all know that. If you fall off the bike, you get back on. If you don't know how to ride the bike, you learn to pedal. There is no reason to cling on to fear. Now, for me, a large part of the problem is religion in an organised sense, because that seems to be so much of what religion is all about. Trying to make yourself a better or more acceptable person by clinging on to fear. Now, we live in a society which allows civil partnerships, and that's only since 2005. So same-sex couples who want to be married are allowed the same legal rights as married people, but because of the backward sensibilities of religion, we have to change the name. This is better than nothing, but we're not there yet. You don't ask someone to civil partnership you, do you? No one does. You don't forgo the significance of the name of marriage because you're gay, or you shouldn't have to anyway. We are husband and husband. We are wife and wife. That's the way it is. That's life. And while religion seems able to endow homophobia with this untouchable level of respectability, the unacceptability of that does not need to be underlined by anything more than the fact that when these issues come knocking on church doors, the church spits, sits on its arse, locks the gates, puts its hands over its ears and shouts, "Go away! I'm not listening to this!" What are you so scared of?